2. And
he's got the iron shells. He's going to try and fight this
and
battle up against Limmp, but the DPS Handsken verifies that from ForEV, keeps him alive, and Handsken, the double iron shell punches, the stun is out, and ForEV, who dies first is the Darkseer. Oh, that was a close one. Don't want this to last any longer as level 5 Tidehunter with a gush to start things off. QO, he didn't realize that behind him is the Lion with the Chen. The support comes in. TP, QO, he's going to try and run this one out. Tornado's good with the EMP and the stick charges. Keep QO alive, but Limmp misses the avalanche, the denial. No, it's the surge. QO will sprint himself away. Oh, the mango, the gush not there available, and the bottom floor. Is QO really going to get away from this? Up into the high ground, the ramp as well, and QO juking, jiving. He's got another dagger. He has another dagger, another surge as well. ForEV, TP away, and QO, count your lucky stars. Barely escaping, but MP, maybe not so lucky. Sonic Wave from Chessie comes in with the big guns, and Febby gonna try and TP out. Toss in one, not quite available to cancel out the teleportation. To switch between top, mid, jungle, and maybe even dive in behind enemy tier 1s, but it's Handsken that gets spotted out first in the clip on the back end. The Tiny gets tornado as well with wall drop. Limmp, he's going to be trapped with the cast, bouncing back onto him, but Lion escapes with a 2-man Earth Spike, and now Swindles, he has entered the battle, but not throwing out his Ravage just yet. MVP, it's time to retreat because Chessie on the high ground looking for the jump forward, not blinking aggressively just yet, but the Sonic Wave clears up DuBu's Witch Doctor, the stun back. MP and Febby, oh, hot retreat, get the hell out of here. I think Vengeful Spirit just going to give up your life for this one. There is really limited opportunities to retrieve the Venge from...
They've given up on their safe lane. They know that there are heroes down there.
And by giving up on their safe lane, they're going to try and find a kill to DuBu here. The Horn will come through. They killed off the poor little Witch Doctor already, but QO with the drums, he's going to try and tank through it, but the Finger of Death, the toss, the stick charges, keeps him alive. The swap back from Febby will catch him. Handsken burns through from the EMP, but Limmp is on the wrong side of the river, and Swindles without a Ravage cannot do too much here. Chessie, blink available, gets himself back behind the tier 1, but it's a vacuum from ForEV to Zfreek. There's a Sonic Wave. If Chessie wants to fight this, he's bottling up, maybe biding his time for a moment to jump. But MVP just have too much in the tank. It's a position where he gets stunned up.
Oh, they could steal this ancient stack. Oh. I think this is almost just as important for Complexity to defend.
Complexity, Zfreek in a good position. The stomps. Oh, QO slides down. Gonna look for the Chen. Damage output there. QO trying to rip him apart. The Tornado will be off the mark, but the Horn is there. The Ravage back onto QO and ForEV. The TP away, but Handsken, 2-man Earth Spike. He's trying to man up against these two beefy, tanky heroes. But it's FC. The Ancient will clear up the Lion, but it's the second part of the fight.
That's why you see MVP just rotating heroes to filter in.
Spam out the Tornado, the Haunt, they want to fight. Limmp has no mana left, and QO, he's actually in the thick of things. Limmp, they try to send him back to base, but the Death Ward is down. Swindles, he might have to Ravage, he doesn't even have it. 10 seconds on cooldown, and Febby, he swapped one back, he's looking for the stun. 5 seconds remaining, the blink from the Queen of Pain will send her up onto the high ground. But Handsken's alone here with Zfreek, but it's not! Chessie returns with a Sonic Wave back, and Limmp has returned with this Tiny to clear up 2, 3, and maybe even a 4th. Febby in a ton of trouble. They've killed off the Handsken Lion in the back. MVP, they're not done just yet, and somehow this Vengeful Spirit is still alive. Chessie can't get the kill, and he's going to be forced to blink away. The Tiny have a toss, there's DuBu. Messy, scrappy fight.
It did cost them the buyback though on the Tiny. You know, like they get limited opportunities.
MP initiate the toss forward with the Ravage. Swindles. Oh, he gets him. MP and ForEV. The Horn comes through, and Chessie stunned up. Can't Sonic Wave forces it back down onto MP and DuBu, but it's the turn. MVP, Glimmer K-pop 1, and ForEV has the mech. Heals himself up with the Greaves as well. Tornado to cancel out any further initiation. And Swindles, he's in the middle, but he has nothing left to give. Heals his team up with the mech back onto it, but the sustain from MVP is just too much to handle. With another Glimmer from Febby, he's going to try and steal the haste. He's sprinting away. Stun back on the Chessie. They got him. Febby, godlike plays from the Vengeful Spirit, and QO still hunting down, mowing through the ranks of Complexity. The Iron Shelled Spectre now surging out, and Handsken, he cannot catch a break.
It makes it so big to be able to take those 2 towers.
Maybe you look for the Haunt to initiate. MP, he's going to go in with the Glimmer Cave. He spots out Handsken, and there's the Haunt, the vacuum back in the wall. The full Swindle, the Ravage comes through, but Hansken's already dead to just the Haunt illusion. Febby and MP on the back end still yet to expend any spells, and they are just absolutely destroying Complexity. An ultra kill for QO. Is ready for Swindles. And with the 8, just like you're mentioning on QO, the vacuum back in the 3-man wall as well. The Hornet's forward and Limmp swindles. Handsken stuns up a couple of illusions, but it's QO just running straight forward for the Chen with a hand of God popping. Alacrity QO burns through. And MVP diving into tier 4s, toss back, swindles. He's in the mix. He's got his Ravage, but the Aegis is down, and the buybacks come out of complexity. QO might be in trouble. The well-timed Ravage catches the Spectre, and they've got him. Finger of Death. Death Ward is there for the Tornado. Look at complexity. They've spent so much on that one hero, that MVP. They've got free reign with the Invoker. A triple kill for MP. And even Limmp buys back to TP in. But I'm not sure he'll get much done.
Yeah, that was the buyback expended from Chessie too. That's all of his gold. Limmp at least wants this.
Perfectly placed, slowing them down. They cannot run and cannot hide. Handsken at least gets the 2-man Earth Spike. The Hex in the back into the Ice Wall again. They've got them trapped and stuck, and Limmp dive back with swindles. Nothing left to give. He's got a mech and an anchor smash, but he's got no life remaining to actually stand up against this MVP lineup. And Limmp calls the GG. Complexity taps out against MVP, who
Looked like they might have had MVP on the ropes for a second, but GG for them as MVP move on to the final.